This is Mark and Charity's Coffee Podcast.
It certainly is. Good Monday morning, May 16th. I'm Charity Brown. Mark Philman off today. Junos handed out last night. This is our Grammys here in Canada, where we award the musical talent of Canadians, and there was some certainly highlighted last night. Shawn Mendes picking up the International Achievement Award at the age of 23, becoming the youngest recipient of that award. Deborah Cox becoming the first Black woman inducted into the Canadian Music Hall of Fame. The winningest musician last night, or musical artist, was Charlotte Cardin from Montreal. She picked up 4 trophies, and hosting last night's award show was Marvel star Simu Liu from Toronto, Shang-Chi star. Did a great job, really like him, so wasn't surprised that he did a wonderful job. He opened the show with an I Am Canadian monologue. Those who are familiar with the Molson Canadian commercial from years ago, that's what it is. It was a speech about all the Canadian-isms, all the wonderful things as Canadians we love about ourselves, like saying A, for instance. So it was great to have that version of it. And if you missed it, I did put it up on our Facebook page this morning, so you can look for yourself and be reminded about how great this country is and how wonderful it is. But to some, for those who are new to Canada or visiting us, it can seem a little curious, a little odd, some of our Canadianisms. And always at the forefront when this discussion is had and we ask people what is so different about being Canada, at the top of the list is the fact that we bag our milk. Our milk comes in bags. It really seems to make people curious. Case in point, a Ukrainian refugee has only been in Canada a few months, of course, since the war began back in March. Canadian family in the GTA took him in. They have a basement apartment, so that's where he's been staying. And as grateful as he is, and of course he's very happy to be in Canada. Some of the things we do, yes, have him asking why. And at the top of that list is our bagged milk. Like many, it confused him. He did figure it out. He still wonders why, but he's been able to drink it and enjoy it. One of the other things at the top of his list, of course, is Tim Hortons. Of course, when you come to Canada, you have to try Tim Hortons. And that's exactly what he says. Many people have been asking him, have you tried it yet? So he did. He tried, it looks like a honey cruller that he tries. And his reaction is, wow, that's a lot of sugar. And the honey cruller does have a lot of sugar. And as sweet as it is, he says, you know what, I'm up for trying more. I see there's other kinds, so I will try other donuts, hopefully, that aren't as sweet. It was curious. He was curious as well, though, about why we congregate in parking lots when the warmer weather hits. For instance, in a Tim Hortons, he says quite often you see people gather. Why is that? Well, the weather's nice. And once you experience a Canadian winter, you realize that once the nice weather comes, you'll congregate pretty well anywhere just to get out and enjoy that nice weather. And it also raises the question as to why the people who took him in had their TV on so much recently. He did make that observation as well. Is it a Canadian thing that the TV is on all the time and not just anything but sports? He seemed to notice that the sports channel is basically on 24/7 in this house. Is this the family or a Canadian thing? Now, to be fair to this family that has taken him in, it was, of course, over the weekend, and it is, of course, in the GTA, while Toronto is trying to make it to the Stanley Cup final. So rightly so, I can understand why their TV was on and why it might have been on sports for so long. I hope someone let him in on it, that no, it should die down now, especially that isn't always the case, and not every household does that. But an interesting article nonetheless. If you want to hear more about his observations, I've put it up on our Facebook page about the Canadian-isms. He found a little quirky about us. Also this morning, we talked to the executive director from the Children's Foundation, Kim Henry. Last week, of course, a great outpouring of support from the community with McHappy Day, $20,000 raised for the Quinte Children's Foundation. They have a golf tournament coming up next week, and then so glad to see this returning. Their annual gala, it's been 2 years in the works. So not only have we had to wait 2 years to gather to help support the Children's Foundation, but we've also had to wait 2 years to celebrate the guardian angel. And this year, supports Bernie Ouellette. So we sat down with Kim. We had her on this morning to chat about the upcoming Pack Gala.
Well, we do have a golf tournament next week.
Oh my gosh.
We're very focused on Gala right now.
It's like go time. It's like the nice weather kicks in and it's just go. Let's go and run with it. So the Pack Gala, a swinging affair, is quickly approaching, just a few weeks left. And do I understand correct, it's almost sold out?
It is. We have a few dozen tickets left. If that, I have to double check this morning because I know people love to buy on weekends. But we are very limited on tickets right now, which is awesome.
And it's great because there's also going to be the guardian angel,
Bernie Ouellette, who's a huge supporter of lots of organizations, including the Children's Foundation, and he's a 2-year angel because we weren't able to do it last year. We're really excited to get this under our belt.
Absolutely. So when is the gala?
The gala is June 18th.
And how can people get tickets?
They can go to our website, thechildrensfoundation.ca, and get their ticket there. If you're interested in a table, it's tables of 8. But of course, individual, couples, friends, we're open to everything.
And much like McHappy Day, and of course with the golf tournament coming up, as you mentioned, it's so important, the money raised from these events. Can you tell us where the money's going to go?
For sure. It will help all our programs, but we were really focusing on our Reach for Success bursaries and new scholarship program this year. So we have opened it up to the entire community so that we can make sure that we're reaching as many youth who need help to get into university or college and to get through university and college. So we're really focused on making sure these at-risk youth have the best chance for success.
Well, and it sounds like it's going to be a fun night out. I love the theme, the Pack Gala, a swinging affair.
We have the Swing Masters Band, so that's pretty exciting. So everyone will be dancing, meeting their friends, socializing, hearing about the Children's Foundation and what we do and how we can help. We have a special speaker. We have a silent auction, which is going to be open to the public as well. So it's an online auction. People will be able to check things out in the next week or two. And we have some really amazing live and silent auction items.
Incredible. And as you said, people are so excited to get back out and just be with other people and just have some fun. So this is a great opportunity. Contact the Children's Foundation. Get your tickets. As we heard, they're going fast. There's only a few left. So get out June 18th and help support the Children's Foundation. Did you want to talk about the golf tournament too? Or are there spaces still available to get in on that too?
Our tournament is sold out. Yeah, which is really great.
Yeah.
We're having, you know what, the kids really need our help now. So I think the community knows that and making sure that we're able to help as many kids as we can.
Kim Henry, Executive Director from the Children's Foundation. Thanks so much, Kim, for joining us.
Thanks, Charity.
June 18th, mark your calendars. Don't miss 2 years in the works with this Children's Foundation Gala. It's going to be a swinging affair, the Pack Gala, in support of the Children's Foundation and, of course, honoring guardian angel Bernie Ouellette. Thanks again to Executive Director Kim Henry for joining us. Tickets are going fast. Go to the childrensfoundation.ca website and get yours today. And speaking of tickets to great shows, your chance to win tickets to see Jan Arden all this week with Galaxy of Games when Mark and Charity Mornings returns tomorrow morning. Play along and win, as well as qualify for a pair of tickets to see Tommy Youngstein performing his hits, Tom Petty's hits, at the Marble Arts Center in Tweed next weekend. So you can get tickets to a show this weekend, qualify to win tickets to a show next weekend with Galaxy of Games, part of Mark and Charity Mornings. Thanks so much for making us a part of your day and following along with the Mark and Charity Coffee Podcast, found wherever you enjoy your podcasts. Enjoy your Monday.